Ooni of Ife allegedly they said he became weak over what the leader of Aladura church in Ile Ife said concerning Queen Naomi's return and the Olories. You know that Queen Naomi Kabiyesi have been working so hard to ensure that before the end of this month that Queen Naomi returns back to the palace. And from the information we are gathering, he has been making headways, as in things have been going on well, such that we even heard that the ashebis have been shared, preparations have been ongoing, Tingo cola drink have brought some drink into the palace for the celebration and everything. But they said this man came to the palace with a strange revelation, and they said the man does not have a questionable character. He's a prominent man of God in Ile Ife. He is the leader of Aladura church, and they said this is not the first time he is prophesying on the throne and Queen Naomi's relationship with Kabiyesi. And they said Kabiyesi holds him on a high esteem over the fact that most of the things he have said to him concerning Queen Naomi and the throne happens to come to pass. That shortly after Kabiyesi was crowned the king around 2015, there was a prophecy that the man gave to Kabiyesi that later came to pass. And for that reason, they said up to 3 times he have prophesied to Kabiyesi, and they all came out to be true. So this time around, when he came to the palace to see the Kabiyesi, they did not waste time to inform Kabiyesi that that man came, and they allowed him to go and meet with Kabiyesi. They said he told Kabiyesi that, look, it is sure that Queen Naomi will return back to the palace. But from what he saw in his revelation, that if Queen Naomi return back to the palace right now, that a lot of problems will happen. Yes. And it will not take up to 3 months that she return, that she will leave the palace again. Reason is because there are certain things that Kabiyesi need to put in place before bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace. That it is not all about bringing her back to the palace. That as long as he did not do some of these things that he needed to do before bringing her into the palace, that she will come, everyone will celebrate, she will be happy, but it will not take up to 3 months. That something bad will happen, something that will affect Kabiyesi in a very negative way. So for that reason, that he is urging Kabiyesi to postpone the date and time for Queen Naomi's return, so as to enable him settle some of these things that he needed to settle. As a matter of fact, the man told Kabiyesi, from what we are hearing allegedly, categorically that as long as Igbi and Blublu is still married to him, whether they are in the palace or whether they are in olori quarters, as long as they still have that title of olori married to him, that Queen Naomi will not be safe there in the palace. That he should think of what is happening to Queen Naomi now that Queen Naomi is in Akure. Queen Naomi is not in the palace. Queen Naomi said he is no longer interested in the marriage, and she is facing all of these trials and temptations from these women, the two of them. That is not to say that other people are not fighting, but these two can go extra mile to ensure that they remove her out of the picture. That Kabiyesi should first of all find a way to divorce these two. That the moment they are out of his life for good, they are no longer married to him. That no matter how they pull a fight from outside, as long as they are no longer married to Kabiyesi, that Queen Naomi will be safe. That the best thing for him to do right now is to postpone the time. Although, according to him, they said this message have been coming and coming, but he knows how happy that Kabiyesi is at the moment because Queen Naomi have accepted to return back to him. That he is seeing it as is going to be an obstruction. It's going to be a bad news to him, telling him that look at what is going on. No, for that reason, don't pursue further of bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace now. But at some point, the message still coming. The message still coming, and at this point, it's better that he delivers the message, even though a lot of people believe that it might be the Olories that have sent him, that he doesn't care. Kabiyesi should take it anyhow he wants it, but his duty is to let Kabiyesi know what the gods have shown him. And this is not the first time they are showing him things that has to do with Kabiyesi's family and the throne. For that reason, he doesn't care how Kabiyesi will take it, but what he cares right now is that he have done what he ought to do as a man of God. Then it is left for Kabiyesi to take decision. But let him not say that he did not warn him if anything happens. That if Kabiyesi did not divorce Igbi and Bloblo before bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace, that they are going to hurt Tadenikawo. And Queen Naomi will leave the palace in a way. They said the man told Kabiyesi that the best thing for him to do right now is to find a way to end this marriage with these two. So that if Queen Naomi comes back to the palace, she will stay and will not leave again. But if he fails to do it, that Queen Naomi will come, everyone will celebrate her. But after 3 months, that is if it will take up to 3 months, that she is going to leave the palace again, because she cannot withstand the pressure. As long as they are still married to him, as long as they still answer his name, as long as they are still wives to him, he cannot stop them from hurting Queen Naomi. But if they are no longer married to him, there is a way out of it. And I said to myself, now wow. Now wow, now wow. Remember that Kabiyesi have made a move from what we heard to divorce these two. But because of the fight from Bloblo's family, at some point we heard that Kabiyesi's father and some people advised him to forgive them so that Queen Naomi could come back first. Coming back is good though, but coming and living in the next 3 months is not the best thing. I don't know what you guys think about it. Although a lot of people might believe that this man is sent by the Olories, that maybe the Olories have gone to bribe him and all of that. In as much as we really want Queen Naomi to come back to the palace, I will say that this man is still making sense, because you cannot tell me because these women are no longer in the palace, they cannot do anything. Anyway, it's only the grace of God that protects Queen Naomi all this while. And I believe that with that grace, I don't know. But all I wish is that Queen Naomi will come to the palace and stay in the palace without going out anytime soon again. Because this story of her being outside with Tadenikawo, I don't like it. I don't know what you think about this video. Whatever you think, please share with us on the comment section. And like I will always remind you, these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you guys.